Hello, welcome to Soul Song Saturday. I'm your host, Heatherlyn. And today, as we begin the new year, we are talking about what it is to release, to receive, to let go of the old, say hello to the new, and welcome it with open hearts. Maybe you'd like to grab your journal or a couple candles or sing along to this song of mine called Always Got Time for Love. Hope you enjoy. Always got time for love. Always got time for love. Always got time for loving, yeah. Always got time for love. Now I know we're gathering, so please say hello in the chat. Let us know you're here. Share this video. Sharing is caring, all right? We always got time for it. Always got time for love. Always got time for love. Always got time for loving, yeah. Always got time for love. Oh, there's a time for everything under the sun, a time for every purpose on the earth. There's a time to resist and a time to yield, and all the times to trust your worth. Singing always got time for love. Always got time for love. Always got time for loving, yeah. Always got time for love. Oh, there's a time to savor beauty right now, a time for letting go of the hurt. There's a time to be born and a time to die, a time to bless and a time to curse. Singing always got time for love. Always got time for love. Always got time for loving, yeah. Always got time for love. Now listen, don't have to wait another day. No, the perfect time is right now. Don't be afraid of what they'll do or say. This is a practice, not a perfect how. Just let a little love in and out. Oh, singing, always got time for love. Always got time for love. Always got time for loving, yeah. Always got time for love. Sing it now. Always got time for love. Always got time for love. Always got time for loving, yeah. Always got time for love. Always got time for love. Always got time for love. Yes, everyone, that is my song, Always Got Time for Love. It is currently an unreleased song, so you can find a YouTube video of it if you want to play it back sometime. Find it at my Heatherlyn Music YouTube channel, or obviously just play back this video anytime you would like. Please share it, share the love. Soul Song Saturdays is about love. It is about remembering that we are made of love, and that is the true soul song of life, a love song, really. And we get to deepen into that love together. We get to grow in that love for ourselves and for one another and for our world. And so I'm so happy that you're here to journey in this life together, be companions on the journey, really. as we seek to ride the currents of life with as much grace, authenticity, courage, love as possible. So I'm saying hello to a few of you who have already checked into the chat. I really appreciate it. I love it when you say hello in the chat. Let me know you're here. I love it when I get a chance to say hello to you and welcome you by name. That is really awesome. So if you are watching and haven't said hello yet, and even if you're watching the playback, not just live, even if you're watching the playback, I would love to know that you're here. That means so much to us to know that you are receiving this gift that we create for you. So shout out to Rick Adele, gave a thumbs up to the video, so thank you. And thank you as well, Carl Anderson, saying Happy New Year's from Maine. Happy New Year from the other coast to coast. Happy New Year. We appreciate you all so much for being here. And I'm going on over to YouTube to check things out to see if anyone has checked in yet. It's okay if you haven't. I know sometimes it takes us a little while to kind of get on, but Jeff Jacobs is here from Guatemala City. Jeff Jacobs is on a little adventure right now. He's our chosen family here in San Diego, and we miss him already. But thanks for being here today, Jeff Jacobs and Paul Lee. Good morning, Heatherlyn and friends and family from Chick-fil-A and Brea, California, and Happy New Year as well, 2025. Here we are, y'all. So I'm curious, how... what's that?
Go back to Facebook.
Oh, Jason said I should go back to Facebook. Oh, fantastic. Abdul Latif. Hello, I am from Pakistan. That is awesome. Welcome, Abdul. Glad that you found us. Hope you enjoy this show. This is Soul Song Saturday, our Happy New Year edition, our first Soul Song Saturday of 2025. So today I thought maybe we could reflect together a little bit on releasing to receive. Because we are saying goodbye to the old, saying hello to the new. You know, the new year is really this arbitrary turn of time, but we kind of all pay attention to it. Every single person in the whole entire world pays attention to this arbitrary turn of time. So I think that kind of makes it significant and powerful, and there's some potency to this, right? So let's just chat together a little bit about what that is. What is the new year like for you right now? And what's the meaning you're making of it? Is there anything you want to let go to kind of walk in your authentic soul song a little more deeply and truly this year? So every Soul Song Saturday we have live music, some mystical musings, and mindfulness practices. And our very first mindfulness practice is our invocation of presence, where we draw our awareness to presence itself, to those who are on our hearts and minds, who are present to us in spirit, and as we welcome our own presence here. So if you have any candles or a journal or a signifier of 3, go ahead and collect them now as we begin our invocation of presence. I am lighting this flame to light our first candle. And the match already went out, so that gives you more time to collect your candles if you need to go get your candles. Our first candle is for the soul song of life, the essence of existence, presence itself. This is perhaps for what your imagination of the divine, for source, for spirit. So here I want to invite you to simply become aware of your breath. Become aware of this gift of life, breathing you, reverberating in you and through you. This is the hum of life. This is life's love song to you. This is the universal and interconnecting presence. We are all connected to it. So as you become more aware of your breath right now, this gift of life flowing through you, your interconnection to divinity, to the source of life, to you and to me and to all of us gathered here together, I would like you to also sit a little bit taller or stand a little bit taller, or if you're herkle-durkling lying in bed still, go ahead and take a nice long stretch with your body. Just elongate. Maybe even reach up to the sky and let your shoulders relax on your exhale. Maybe just tap the top of your head. This is the crown energy center where we recognize this interconnecting and universal presence. And breathe into that on your inhale. And then as you exhale, root down into the earth. We are rooted in the earth. We are rooted above with the sky and the stars. So simply noticing your breath. Whatever you believe, you are welcome here. If you don't get super woo-woo about this, like I consider this both a spiritual and a humanist space. So, this can just be about connecting to your breath right now. Breathing in and breathing out, perhaps with gratitude for life, for being alive, for seeing another new year. Lighting this second candle, this is for dear ones on our hearts and on our minds, those who are present to us in the physical and spiritual realms, for their spark of life, the divine spark in them. This is for our guides and guardians, perhaps if you believe in guardian angels or spirit guides or helping elementals or simply kind-hearted ancestors. Who is present to you right now? Maybe there's someone on your heart who you just really care about and you love them, or maybe you're concerned about them, or maybe you want to send them some good vibrations. And you're welcome to share their name or their initials or an emoji that signifies something about them. If you'd like us to lift them up together as a soul song community, lift them up together in our hearts, send them good vibes together. Sometimes I like to think of it as sending love ripples out on the force field, So sending these ones love, gratitude, maybe grace, whatever it is that you would like to send out their way. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in life, breathing out, sharing that gift. The third candle in our invocation of presence this Soul Song Saturday is for you, my friend, for you to welcome your whole self here, being breathed, being healed, giving time, no mind for a little while. Just welcoming your whole self here, body, mind, spirit, heart, soul, welcoming your emotions, welcoming the thoughts and the mind chatter, welcoming what is on your heart. And today, since we are reflecting on releasing to receive, I would like to invite you to go ahead and roll the shoulders as you welcome your body here. Breathing in, shoulders up and back, and exhale, relax them down. Welcoming the body, taking a moment with your breath to notice what's going on with your body and embracing it, accepting it. And then I'd like for you to please shake your arms. Shake off whatever you need to release. Maybe even brush the shoulders, brush the arms. Maybe there was some icky things that happened over the holidays with your gatherings. I don't know what you might be carrying that you need to brush off today, but you do. You know what it is that you want to release and let go. Brush off, shake off. You can shake out your legs as well. Brush your legs off. It's a nice practice to release any energy that isn't serving you. And then when you're ready, go ahead and find some stillness. Go ahead and deepen your breath, breathing in through the nostrils and the skull, taking a moment to notice the mind chatter, the thoughts moving through, and recognizing that they are merely clouds in the sky. They are passing through, moving through. If you're someone who journals during this time, maybe jot down a few of those thoughts if you'd like to spend some time with them with curiosity later on. If you're kind of wondering what those thoughts are about or want to sit with them longer. And now as you breathe in through the nostrils, in through the skull, down the throat, filling the heart, filling the diaphragm, filling the belly, take a moment to place your hand on your heart and the other hand on your belly and notice what is on your heart. How's your heart today? And welcoming the fullness of your heart, all the goodness and grace and love that is there, all of the worry and concern and heaviness that is there, every little part of your heart, the nooks and the crannies and everything that lives in there, everything you hold in your heart, your big, strong, beautiful heart. Breathing in, filling the belly, diaphragm, and chest, front and back, and then releasing. I think the first step in releasing anything that isn't serving us anymore is accepting that it's there in the first place. To really take a look at it and go, okay, all right, yes, I am holding this, I'm carrying this, and then you decide, do I really need this anymore? Or is it time to let it go? This is one way we walk in grace. We be honest with ourselves. And instead of allowing shame, Brené Brown says there's an epidemic of shame, we simply notice where that might arise in our beings. You know what shame feels like in your body. And I would love to invite us during this next song to fully exhale out any shame so that we can receive grace. If this resonates with you. If it doesn't really resonate with you or you're not really sure about it, I hope you just enjoy the song. It's a little bit more, it's one of my more obscure songs, but I wrote it in the midst of a time of experiencing immense shame, and I think it was a really beautiful practice to write this song and remember that any of our imperfections, they're actually perfect. We are perfectly imperfect. We can learn so much when we embrace exactly where we are on this journey. We learn so much when we allow our missteps to be our teachers, to guiding us forward in greater and deeper love, yes? So let me know your thoughts. I love to hear from you and be in conversation with you. These flames over here are really big, so I'm just gonna blow them out. 1 second, please. I'm also borrowing the candles, so I don't want to overuse them. Trying to be, respectful. This song is mine, Walking in Grace, and I have not recorded it or released it. I have barely ever performed it, but as we begin this year together, I hope that you and I know that grace is an abiding companion on this journey. So while I sing this song, you're welcome to keep breathing and maybe think about what you would like to release from the past, from what is behind us, and then what you would like to create more space to receive. And I'd love to hear if you'd like to share in the chat. Let me know what you're thinking. This is Walking in Grace. Walking in grace, every misstep and every mistake is a lesson in learning to love. Give shame walking in grace. My friend, take a look at your life for all that it is. All the goodness, grace, beauty, and love that you give. To be human, sometimes we get messy on the depths of our shit. Clean that wisdom for your heart to heal, to grow and remember this. We're walking in grace. Every misstep and every mistake is a lesson in learning to love. Give shame a good old self. Not one moment of life goes to waste when you're walking in grace. Perfection is illusion, a game you'll never ever win. Oh, accepting you're accepted is the aim we so often miss. Falling from grace is merely forgetting that you never really can. If you're not failing, you aren't really living. So get up off your knees and stand. 'Cause we're walking in grace. Every misstep and every mistake is a lesson in learning to love. Give shame a good old self. Not one moment of life goes to waste when we're walking in grace. Every time you think you've got the answer, every time you feel you've got the way to prove, remember you're one thread in this great weaving. And love is always the truth. We're walking in grace. Every misstep and every mistake is a lesson in learning to love. Give shame a good old self. Not one moment of life goes to waste when we're walking in grace. Not one moment of life goes to waste when we're walking in grace. Yeah, that's my song, Walking in Grace. And that is not yet recorded or released, but I hope to perhaps do another YouTube video of it this year, and maybe even create a journal about walking in grace. Jason and I are working on a few journal projects based off of my song lyrics, like 365 gratitude prompts, 365 prompts for presence, for body positivity, and perhaps we will do another for walking in grace. Really excited about these journals that we are starting to create for you, and they should be available later this year. We are figuring all of that out. That was the second song, and we are about to head into our second movement of mindfulness, practice of presence. I call it story dwelling. This is named after one of my albums, but it is also a practice that I have brought into my life day to day, all of my travels. I define this as cultivating courageous, compassionate curiosity for ourselves and for one another, recognizing the shaping nature of narrative. We all have a story. We all have the story that we grew up in, the story we're creating with our lives. We have stories, narratives about ourselves, about other people. We have meta-narratives we dwell in, like the political ones and the religious ones, and there's stories that dwell in us. So we just take a moment to kind of consider what stories have been shaping our lives. What presumptions do we make about other people? Could we draw in a little bit more curiosity rather than jumping to a conclusion about someone? Could we draw in compassion for the thoughts, the mind chatter that we have about ourselves? And could we just slow that down and pause? And perhaps as we get aware of the narratives that are shaping our lives, that we dwell in and that dwell in us, then we can start creating new stories that are more beneficial, that are more life-giving and more empowering. So maybe there's a story that you recognize you need to let go of. Maybe. And maybe there's a new story you want to write with your life, with your heart, your mind. That's what we can consider as I sing my New Year's song. And I want you to know that there are all kinds of practices. You might already know this. There are so many practices that we can use to let go of the past and to welcome a new and more hopeful and more loving and more gracious future. One of the things that I'm going to do this week to release and create more space for goodness and grace and love in my life is I'm going to write 1 or 2 letters this week. I might do one this week and one next week, but I'm going to write letters to a couple of people in my journey who have not done me well. And I'm going to write everything I possibly would want to say to them if I had the opportunity to. And I'm not going to send those letters to them because they're not in a place to receive them. But I'm just going to get it all out. I'm going to get all that shit out. And I'm going to put it down, and I'm going to burn those letters, and I'm going to release it. And then next week, I'm going to tell you how that goes. So I offer that to you if that's something you would like to try this week. If you have a letter you need to write to someone because you're trying to maybe forgive them, or you don't always have to excuse someone, but forgiveness frees us as much as it does the person we're forgiving. And it can just create more space to let that go, to let it not bother you anymore, to let that them and whatever they did to not have any more power over you, and to walk forward, to walk on in dignity, in life, in goodness, in love. What do you think? Are you going to try it? Will you try it maybe this week? Write down something like that, or maybe you want to write down a story about yourself in your mind that's not serving you. Sometimes my mom would call them old tapes, right? Like stories she grew up in that weren't really helpful, that weren't even really true about her worthiness, shameful narratives, that aren't really true about who we are as human beings. Maybe that's something to write down and burn and release and let go, or shred. Shredding is an option as well. Jeff Jacobs said, I dig this song. Thank you for liking Walking in Grace. I dig it too. I'm really glad you like it. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't think you've ever heard that one of mine before, so happy to share it today. Let's do my song for a new year. This is another one that's only available on my Heatherlyn Music YouTube channel. Please subscribe to both. Subscribe to the Ampersand Live with Heatherlyn channel that this show airs on every week. And please subscribe to the Heatherlyn Music channel as well. There's a lot of great songs on there, and several songs today that I'm sharing that are only available in YouTube video form. So this is my song for a new year. I wrote it one New Year's Eve. I spent alone, and I I wrote this song as I was reflecting and thinking about it's sort of a Hallmark card song. It's one you could just like send to a friend that you're thinking of on the turn of the year. For always say goodbye to, for always say hello to, for all that's gone away, all that remains, whatever comes, for all we have been through, strength and wonder for the new. Hand in hand, my friends, we'll learn, live and love into all we become. It's a simple turn of time. It could be any other day, yet it reminds us where the rhythm starts. Not any source, but the beat of your heart. Let me say, my friend, just as you are, you're more than enough. And however you're drawn to grow, I'll be here, I'll lift you up. For always say goodbye to, for always say hello to, for all that's gone away, all that remains, whatever comes, for all we have been through, strength and wonder for the new year. Hand in hand, my friends, we'll learn, live and love into all we become. New beginnings every day, every moment of your life. The light of day grows longer now. New life of spring remains in the ground. Seasons have their times, effortless presence in the throne. Wherever roots grow down deep, dark a while, soon awakening. For always say goodbye to, for always say hello to, for all that's gone away, all that remains, whatever comes, for all we have been through, strength and wonder for the new year. Hand in hand, my friends, we'll learn, live and love into all we become. Hand in hand, my friends, we'll learn, live and love into all we become. What are you saying goodbye to in 2024? What are you letting go, releasing? Maybe even what are you grieving that has ended? May we hold those things with tenderness, even and especially when they ache, to show ourselves that tenderness, you know? And then what are you saying hello to? What are you welcoming? What is coming your way in 2025? And how will you create space with an open heart to receive more of the good stuff? What are you excited for in 2025? I would love to hear. And I'm so happy that my voice coach is here, my dear friend Mark Swessinger. Hey there. I was actually just thinking of you a little bit ago. Like, That is so wild that you popped on. I feel like it's telepathic, like you knew I was thinking of you or something. That's really wild. Oh, my friends. We are reflecting on releasing to receive. And one of the things that I'm going to do this week is write a letter that I need to write, to get down some things I need to say to someone who's not in a place to receive really what I have to say. So I'm just going to take care of that closure myself, and I'm going to burn that letter. And next week I'm going to tell you how it goes. So let me know. Are you going to try something like that maybe? Are you going to write maybe an old story you need to let go of? Or just write down a list of things you need to release from 2024 and then burn it or shred it? For our musical apothecary segment, every Saturday we either do another intentional breath practice, sing a mantra song, or something like that, a musical meditation, again, named after another one of my albums. Today I'd love to share my song Ride High with you, another one that's only available on the Heatherlyn Music YouTube channel. Perhaps we'll get a recording and release of this year. But this is a song inviting us to flow. It's really inviting us to release expectations and set our intentions, to release resistance to the good flow of life, and to ride those currents with as much grace, courage, authenticity, and love as possible. Flowing is in so many ways about allowing the currents of life to be what they are, and then recognizing that we choose how to show up to them, that we choose how to flow with them, to ride them. And so I wish for you in the new year many more moments of being in the flow and feeling the goodness and the grace of life carrying you forward. May you trust that you are your own sturdy boat. So breathing in and breathing out. If you're in a place to do so, I invite you to hold your hands out right now, if it feels good to you. And you can just set them in your lap if you want, or you can kind of hold them out like this. Open palms, lifting up, sitting tall, maybe even opening the heart a little bit. This is a posture of both surrender and receptivity. It is saying, I am ready to let go of what's not serving me, what's not giving me life, what doesn't feel loving and good. Letting it go. Offering it up. And it's also a posture of saying, I'm ready to receive the good stuff, you know? So if you'd like, I invite you to breathe with that posture during this song, or sing along if you like. Here's the simple sing-along flow part. I'll just remind you how it goes if you want to sing along. expectations of how you think they should go. Set your intentions, release control. Throw your arms in the air. Ride high, my friend. Just 'cause you can't see the way doesn't mean you're at your end. A beginning is near, and you've got more love than fear. So ready your being, magic awaits around the bend. Lean back into your sturdy boat. Many sensations, oh yes, sometimes we get soaked. Set your resistance, gentle current pull. Your river runs deep, heart is full. Ride high, my friend. Just 'cause you can't see the way doesn't mean you're at your end. A beginning is near, and you've got more love than fear. So ready your being, magic awaits around the bend. Ooh. Let's flow. Slow down, feel into the flow. That feels good. Thank you for being here for Soul Song Saturday. Even if you're watching back another time of the week, please say hello. Let us know you are here. We are reflecting today together as a Soul Song community as we enter this new year. Happy New Year. What are we releasing, letting go of, so that we can create more room for the good stuff? Your intention, your hope, the things you're excited for. Mark, life changes, getting out of the church music business, getting into the life-affirming and freedom business. Come on. Wow, what's up? That is exciting. I am so excited for you. And Jeff greeting Mark. I love that when you all chat together. That's beautiful. You all are chosen family, so I'm happy you're meeting each other a little bit even this way. Yes, Mark. Well, I appreciate you being here whenever you're able to get here. Jeff has chills from the song Ride High. Jeff and I actually just had a fun little adventure in New York City, and we stumbled upon this big, beautiful old church, the oldest in the neighborhood. And I was gazing up at it because it was so beautiful, the structure itself, and then it had rainbow flags, and I had this quote from Martin Luther King Jr., who is one of my, heroes. And as we were gazing up at it, this other guy was walking in, and he's like, hey, if you want to come in and play some music, he sees that Jeff has a guitar in his back. And he's like, we have a Steinway piano, and it's beautiful in here, so feel free to come in and play some music. So we meet this guy, Eddie, random, just a stranger who became our friend immediately. And we sang Oh Holy Night. We sang my song Ride High. So I can't wait for you to hear Jeff on the harmonies, the vocals, and the piano. And Eddie took videos of us. So I shared in my Facebook Patreon group, I shared the video that Eddie posted, because it's just a private link right now. I don't know if he's going to make it public or not, but it's beautiful. So anyway, that song has some life to it for sure. And again, yes, the Holyrood Church in Washington Heights neighborhood of New York City. Eddie Beato was the music director who invited us. Dang, what a great story. Yeah, it was so fun. It was so just spontaneous and serendipitous and all of that. And also want to say hello to Roxanne here. I love that we've got such a representation from Maine, my home state, coast to coast. Soul Song Saturday. So grateful for you all. I'm grateful for a very inspiring time in New York City over the new year. It has been a wild ride these first few days. I actually flew back, got in very late, a very long day of travel on Thursday, and then yesterday, another spontaneous thing happened. Ashley Norton, who is a very, very respected singer-songwriter in Ramona, California, full-time musician, doing great stuff, championing the music scene and championing other singer-songwriters. She got in touch with me to be part of her Songbird series, a show that she does always with two other female singer-songwriters. And there was a cancellation. Someone had lost their voice, and so she asked me if I could come. So, man, Jason found my guitar was in another location than the place we were sleeping, and so he had to drive to go get my guitar so I could practice, and I'm really grateful for his support in that. And then, so I did this beautiful show last night called the Songbird Show with Ashley Norton, and it was magic. We also did Ride High together. We all sang Flow, and it felt so good. So I'm grateful for that. I'm starting to say my gratitudes, because our next practice of presence, our next movement of mindfulness is sharing our gratitudes communally together. So what are you grateful for as we begin this new year of 2025? What are you grateful for? What are you looking forward to? What are you opening your heart to receive in this coming year? Cheers. Roxanne says, go Maine. And Mark says, cool. See, stuff is happening. No doubt. Stuff is happening. I believe it. I receive it. We need stuff to happen, don't we? In alignment with our dreams and our hopes. During this gratitude song, I would like to share with you a song that I wrote in 2024 with my dear friend Steve Bassett. I'm very grateful that Steve is coming into town next month. I'm so excited. We're going to do some 9 Beats Collective gigs. And he wrote these great words, and I felt like they had something to do with letting go of just what doesn't matter anymore in a way. Last night, Ashley sang this song called It Doesn't Matter Anymore, and I was like, that's really good to think about, because there are things that happen that really did matter, right? But then there comes a point where if we continue to make them matter, they override the more present things that more deeply, truly, and presently matter. So let's share our gratitudes, because expressing gratitude is good for our health. It opens our hearts to more of the good stuff coming our way. So please share your gratitudes in the chat while I do this song. Feel free to keep breathing, and then afterwards I will read your gratitudes aloud so we can celebrate together. Be at peace with yourself. Be at peace with each other. Be at peace. Love the ones always there for you, the ones who tend and care for you, who let their yeah be yeah for you. Oh, I love the ones who just can't figure you, the ones who somehow trigger you. Be the better, bigger you. Be at peace with yourself. Be at peace with each other. Be at peace. Be at peace with yourself. Be at peace with each other. Be at peace. Love the ones always lifting you, the ones whose tides don't shift from you, who let their light come shining through. Oh, I love the ones who poke and pressure you, the ones who never treasure you. Be the love no measure you. Be at peace with yourself. Be at peace with each other. Be at peace. Be at peace with yourself. Be at peace with each other. Be at peace. Love and resistance. Peace and persistence. This is how we break the silence. This is how we slay the giants. Together in the trenches, tearing down the fences. Beautiful and brilliant. Redemption in resilience. Be at peace with yourself. Be at peace with each other. Be at peace. Be at peace with yourself. Be at peace with each other. Be at peace. 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 Thank you, Carl, for sharing the video. I am grateful for you. And let's see here. What are you grateful for as we enter this new year? What are you releasing? What are you excited to receive? I'm excited to hear. That was Be at Peace by Steve Bassett, who wrote the words, and I wrote the music. Another one that is just available at my my YouTube channel and on Patreon. I believe I did give my patrons a free MP3 download. So thank you, patrons, for your part in all of this. Roxanne is grateful for new successes we can all be glad for. Grateful. Mark, so much to be grateful for. Opportunities, relationships, health, family. I am blessed. Jeff saying hi to Roxanne. Good to see you tuning in. Yeah, love it, love it. Grateful for all of you. Again, if you are watching live or the playback, please say hello. We are grateful for your presence. We love to know that you're here. We are also grateful for those of you who support us in this work. We could not do this without you. We do it with a whole lot of perseverance, a lot of stick-it-tude, I guess. But we are so grateful for our patron community making this work possible. We would love to invite you to be part of our Patreon community if you are not already a part of it. You can set up a recurring gift to support all of our productions, all of my songwriting, everything that we create, all of the things that we do and share with you that we are not paid for, we are not sponsored, and we do not have the protection of an organization or a company to pay us. So we are grateful for our Patreon community and would love to invite you to be part of it, even at $5 a month. And you get extra goodies from me. You get first listens to songs I'm working on. You get to hear about the creative process. So if any of that interests you, please sign up on patreon.com/HeatherlynMusic. If you don't want to do Patreon for some reason, you can also set up a recurring gift on PayPal or just do a one-time gift. PayPal.me/HeatherlynMusic or a one-time gift on Venmo. All of that is appreciated. Your support is so appreciated. It helps us pay our bills. It helps us pay rent. It helps us keep the lights on. It helps us refresh our equipment as needed to keep it quality and working and functioning. So thank you so much for all of your support in any measure. My mom just popped in with a heart. Good to see you, Mama. Thank you for the love. Thanks for your presence. Appreciate you so much. Grateful for you and your love and support in so many ways. You can also support by purchasing things from our store. We created so many beautiful things with you in mind, with song lyrics of mine that we hope are encouraging and inspiring. And so if you've got if you want to get a journal for someone or a housewarming gift for someone, something to wear, a cozy hoodie, you can get a nice coffee mug. I don't have one of my own mugs this morning. I've got the Songbird tumbler from Ashley Norton that I got last night at the show. But as you can see, there's lots of cool stuff on there that you can enjoy, and all of that supports our work. So thank you for checking out the store. Thank you for downloading the music from my Bandcamp. Lots of ways to be a part of this. And the non-financial ways to support us are simply share this video, invite people to tune in, subscribe to both YouTube channels, follow, engage. Any and all of your engagement on the things that I create and share on these digital virtual platforms, your participation, involvement, engagement, enthusiasm shows the algorithms that this is worth content showing to more people who maybe haven't come across us yet. So help us share the love and extend our reach, and we appreciate you so much. Releasing to receive. I actually got that little phrase from this up-level challenge that I have been doing with Roxanne and my mom. And release to receive is one of the cool phrases that was in one of the challenges. So I offer that to you today, Soul Song community. What are you releasing to receive? I mentioned earlier that this week I'm actually going to write a letter or two. I might space it out and do one next week, one the week after, and I'm going to burn it. I'm going to let that shit go. And next week, I'm going to tell you how it went. So please tune back in next Saturday, same time, same places. Invite some people to join. And my friends, I wish for you full aliveness in this new year. Every single day of your life, abundant life, all the juicy, good stuff in your life. I wish you love. I wish you walking in grace, No shame as you show up to this life. Allow every step you've taken, every misstep even, to be a teacher and a guide, simply a lesson in learning to love a little bit more, because you are love. You are made of love. And we breathe in this beautiful gift of life, and we breathe it back out, sharing that gift with others around us. We closed today with a really lively song called Alive. Some buddies and I wrote this earlier last year in 2024 for my sync workout thing that I did in Fort Collins, Colorado. So Jacob, Ronan, and Paul wrote this song with me for a prompt that we were given. And it is just a really fun song. So I hope it inspires you to dance into your day, and to take care of you and your aliveness. Letting go of the shit and welcoming all the good stuff. All right. Don't let them negate ya. Shrink for the mold or do what you're told. Listen to your own heart, mind, and body. Walk in this world, owning your journey alive. You got this one free life, you're alive. Be you, be weird, be wild. The road ahead is open wide. It's your time to shine, you're alive. Always room for improvement, but you're already grooving. Reach for the goal, though you're already whole. Wasting no more time being somebody else. Already got gold. Being yourself, we're alive. We got this one free life, we're alive. True and real and wild. The road ahead is open wide. It's our time to shine, we're alive. Yeah. Go be alive in love, my friends. Walk in grace. Peace to you and yours. See you again next week. Much love. Mwah.